Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video we are currently in the Discord and we're going to have a look at the developer feedback page because there is some updates and some new news when it comes to next season and also upcoming events for the anniversary of OmniHeroes. So it will be 2 years old mid-August, I think around the 16th, 17th, something like that. When the game officially launched, I believe it was November. So they had all of the pre-testing. That's where I joined. I believe I joined in the September, something like that. And yeah, it's going to be good. I think lots and lots of free stuff apparently. So let's jump into here, and this is from Bella. Bella is the community manager. Puts a lot of work into all of the social media stuff that goes on, and is really accepting of all of the advice and information that we well, not just me, but other content creators, other key members within the community as well have fed back. Really accepting of all that, and feeds it directly back to the developers as well. So this is where we get all of our information about upcoming events and all of that. So thanks very much, Bella. So greetings, Omni Guardians. As Season 10 concludes, we've identified key player reported issues requiring optimization in Season 11. Bella has compiled your top concerns with corresponding developer responses covering Primeval Realm, Tome Treasures, Rift Odyssey, and off-season content. Details are below, so let's jump in. So this is part 1. This is about Primeval Realm trading system simplification. So basically the way that the trading system worked right at the start, there was too much fluctuation, I think, and if they'd left the prices as they were, I think we'd all be much better off, actually. I think people were really hasty to say we don't like the trading system, we don't understand the trading system. It was pretty simple. You just bought when the arrows were down low and you sold when the arrows were you bought when the arrows were red, and then you sold when the arrows were green, and that's about it. There was a lot of fluctuation, so some people might have got more for the goods than others, but that's just how the trading system works in any game and in any real life situation as well. It is what it is, but they're going to change it moving forward. So let's jump in. I would like no stock market in Season 11. Thank you. So we acknowledge that trading consumed excessive time/effort. In Season 11, we're going to remove goods selling, which means that the buying and selling of goods is no longer going to be a thing. Instead, Omni Guardians obtain primeval coins by defeating bosses and idling as well, which means that, say for example, you go ahead and you beat all of the level 3 bosses, you'll be getting, say, this is speculation, but you'll probably be getting 1,000 coins a day from the bosses themselves, so you'll be able to build up a lot of resources very quickly. Now, what you had to do previously was you had to go in, buy the goods that you wanted from the stock exchange, and once you'd bought those goods, you could then purchase the skills and the levels directly from the masters that you'd unlocked as well. But as it stands, I think they're going to be making a change to that as well. So that's what they'll do. That's how you're going to be able to obtain coins. It's just going to keep ticking over throughout the course of the entire season. I think it's going to be a really much needed change. I was very much enjoying the stock system, but again, if I missed a day or if I missed, I didn't sell or buy for a day, I might have missed out on some really good deals as well. So glad that's going, if I'm honest. But we do get boost primeval coin output versus Season 10, so we're going to get more coins to buy more stuff and level up our gear even faster. I personally think that there was a lack of coins, mainly due to the fact that they took out the different the actual prices and they lowered them right down. So previously, we were seeing gold bars, you could buy them at 1,500, but we'd see them drop as low as 200, so or 100, something like that. So you buy gold bars and then you'd sell them when the price went back up to that 1,500, and you'd make tons and tons of money. I was making 100k, 200k just by buying gold bars, but they changed the prices and then gold bars dropped to 100. and they remained at 100, and they fluctuated between 100 and 200, and it just wasn't fun. Not anymore anyway, not once they made that change, not for me. So you couldn't really earn enough of the coins to buy the oils that you needed to get T13. I suspect that if they had not made that change and they left the prices as they were, so you bought the gold at 500 or whatever, and you sold it for 1500, and you bought 60 at a time, or 200, 300 at a time, you'd be making loads and loads of money. But the problem is, they changed that down to the lower amount, which means less coins for everybody, which means less oils for everybody, which means it just wasn't a viable tactic to go to set T13 unless you were spending all of your time at grinding and grinding and grinding. That's not for me. I play this game for about an hour, maybe two, at a push every day, doing these videos as well. So it is what it is. Yeah, I think the output increase is going to be very healthy for the seasonal content for the game. So usage, coins directly purchase goods for gifting to masters to learn skills. So instead of well, you still had to do that. So previously you would spend, say, 1,000 coins, and you would get the resources that you needed in order to level up a specific master. So you would need 40 of the meat, or you would need 40 of the shells or the diamonds or whatever to level up that master. Now instead you can just purchase these directly from the shop. So say, for example, you get up to level 10, and there's a master on level 10, and he requires leather. You would just go into the shop where the oils are currently, and you will buy the 20 that you need to level up. So that's going to make it much easier for people to understand how to do as well. So good changes, I think, for the trading system. Well, the lack of trading system that's going to be part of Season 11. And I think it's going to allow players to not invest so much time and their own personal resource in leveling up as well. So part 2, Trome Treasures, grinding reduction. More sets were added, but drop rates for purification enhancement stones were heavily nerfed. Even 24/7 grinding can't meet demands. Even playing 24/7 non-stop wouldn't be enough to farm what's needed. This is correct. I've been grinding non-stop 24/7 for all season, and I have around, technically I have around 4 complete sets of T13, but I've not added them on. The reason that I've not added them on is because you start from scratch for the ones that you've got. So say, for example, I've got a T12 set, a full set of fire or magma accessories. What I should be able to do is sell or trade, well, sell those accessory sets and then get the resources back. Currently, you only get purple resources. You don't get the gold resources. So even if I had a full set of T12 magma with all of the red stat lines on them that you buy for 500, you can invest up to 1,500 per accessory. So times that by 3, it's 6,000 of the gold coins for a full set of red level 12 gear. You then go ahead and put in the T13 accessories that you want. They go back down to the green set. You only get, and you sell your full leveled up set for only the purple back. So you'd be able to max out these stats on the set, on the T13 set, but you would still need to then grind for another a day, 2 days, depending on your efficiency. You would still need to grind and grind and grind until you got there as well. Answer to alleviate excessive grinding in Season 11. Sets, the sets have been reduced, so there's only going to be one set. I did mention that the magma set I thought was probably the best out of all of them. You can also, there are other ones like the revival one, really strong, and it is what it is. But now, moving into Season 11, there is only going to be one set, which I think is going to make things so much easier. Rather than grinding and grinding and grinding, there's only going to be one set. And as well, resource refund Purification tomes invested in dismantled accessories will be returned, and that besides that, on top of all of this, PvP effects will be removed from accessories next season. So uh, previously they tried to do this. I think it is up here somewhere. Um, where's it gone? Oh, I don't know where it's gone. Um, where are we up to? There we go. Hold on. Sorry about that. So yes, where are we up to? Yes, removing PvP effects from accessories next season. I personally, I think that's quite a good change, and the reason for that is for those people who don't have enough time to grind and make sure every little accessory is correct, and to make sure that everything is as it should be with your accessories. You know, getting the right sets for the right units, and also getting the correct what do you call it, the correct upgrades for those units as well. It was just taking way too much time, and it really rewarded those players who were grinding 24/7 consistently. Whereas the long-time players who have been idling for quite some time, 2-3 years, I've got people in my guild who have been with me since T38 when that first opened up. Those people just didn't have a chance because effectively you've got people who can grind and grind and grind for this specific season, and they put all of the time and the effort in, and they are rewarded for that. They are rewarded in PvP because they can get up to T13 accessories. They can make changes and put in different T13 accessories as well. For me, I didn't think that was as fair as it could have been. But I did fight against the mid-season change. So they were going to make this change, removing PvP effects from accessories. They were going to make that mid-season change this season, but I very much argued against that. I went I threw my toys out the pram at that point because the amount of grinding that I'd done up to that point would have just been completely wiped off the map. It would have just been made irrelevant, made redundant, whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't have been fair for those people who had spent all of that time trying to get an advantage in PvP. And now things are going to change, so PvP effects will be removed from accessories from next season. Now it does allow for those people who have been playing for a longer time to move back into top positions as well. I personally, I was typically between top 10 and top 30, depending on how much I'd invested. Now I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be next season. We will have to find out. I suspect I'll be relatively high, but I don't think I'll be as high as I once was because there's many other players with higher level accounts than mine and high level powers than mine. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It will make things much less interesting as well. PvP wise, because it's just going to be the same old units that we see day in day out, and it's going to be really whoever's invested the most in non-seasonal upgrades like your gear, enchantments, your refinement level, your ascension level, and your overall hero strength as well, star levels as well. So it's going to reward players who have better boxes than those people who don't effectively. So for me, I think this is going to be a good change. It's going to make things less interesting, but less time consuming as well. So I think that's what the devs are trying to do, is reduce the amount of time that you need to spend actually playing the game. Because after all, it is an idle game. You're not supposed to have to grind and grind 24/7. Part 3, Rift Odyssey Reward Enhancement. Upgrade Rift Odyssey rewards, add meaningful rewards for Apex difficulty. So, adjustment for Season 11. Total floors increased to 650 versus 550 in Season 10. So we're getting an additional 100 floors on top of what we've already done. Now, reward floors from 1 to 600 will provide rewards. 601 to 650 or Apex, so the final 50 stages, Apex, you will still get no rewards for. Apex difficulties more for boasting rights and showing off, just how strong your actual account is than anything else. Just to be at the top of the leaderboards, you need to complete Apex difficulty, and it is more for boasting rights than anything else. So for me, keeping that unchanged is going to be good for veteran players, long-time players, people who have really strong boxes. But I think the additional 100 floors is going to give people a lot to do as well. So we will have to see just how tough that is, and I will be covering all of it all in one go next season as well. So new rewards, we do get a new selector with Pandora, Hecate, Chang, etc. And I believe those will be updated every season to include the seasonal units from 2 seasons ago. So Pandora, Hecate, Chang, they will all be included on the ticket. They are the units not from last season, but the season prior to that. So I suspect that when we move into the new season, or the season 12, we will get Leviathan on these tickets as well. So they'll change with the times. We also get more gold rune coins as well. Just something to note: the actual golden coins that you get, they are called bronze coins, and the red coins, the legendary coins, they are the golden coins. So you're going to get more legendary rune coins as well when you do complete these stages, and pet shards as well. So new combat companions. I've heard nothing about this. I don't know what this is. We're gonna have to check out the patch notes moving forward. So we'll have to see what these pet shards are. Very interested, and to see whether or not they can go in the extra slot as well. So maybe you'll have 6 units able to go in those slots. But we'll see. We'll see. So, part 4, Off-Season Experience, level 100 progression gap. Upon reaching level 100, which now includes about half the player base, gold becomes nearly useless. I agree with that. I've got 2,251 million gold sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And enchanting is locked. My enchantments are all at level 16. They have been for over a year at this point. We've had no expansion on that, no level ups for that, and I've just been grinding the resources from PvP, non-seasonal PvP, and building those resources up for the day that they move the cap up to probably 20, or maybe 30, or maybe 32, who knows. But we suggest introducing a new level cap or endgame content to provide long-time players with engaging activities and goals. We recognise late game content scarcity. Future versions will expand on non-seasonal gameplay to address veteran engagement. So hopefully more story mode, hopefully more Palace Penrose levels, hopefully more Lost City levels as well. Maybe some more difficulty for Celestial Trials and Forgotten Realms, stuff like that. Higher level cap up to 200 and enchantment level up to 32, I suspect. But I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So, part 5, anniversary teaser. So, the anniversary for OMNIHEROES, like I mentioned, is coming up over the course of the next month or so. Looks like arrives mid-August. And we are going to get a new Valkyrie Mastery Hero, so another Cleo or Victoria type unit, where they are able to fit into any team, and they will change their typings depending on what you set them as. So you can have, Victoria's a Mistfire, you can have Victoria's a Valianter, Ethereal Glorium, etc., etc. And the new hero that's going to come with the anniversary, I promise you, this is going to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest hero that they will have released so far. And this hero will carry on throughout the entirety of the year. So Cleo, released for the first anniversary, still relevant to this day. Victoria, released around Christmas, I believe, for the Christmas. Again, still relevant, still very, very important to the meta as well, especially clearing the Abyss Crusade stuff. So this new hero, I would suggest you won't be able to save for it. You might be able to purchase fate scrolls using diamonds, so you may be able to save for that. But again, this is going to be you got to pay money in to get a copy or two of this hero. And then the Valkyrie Mastery hero should return every 2 to 3 months on the Fate Summon as well. So we are looking to get new skins from the anniversary and new minigame as well. Hopefully they will bring back the shooter with Bella, the castle defender, whatever you want to call it. I really enjoyed that game. It was just a nice break, you know, and I just wish the levels were replayable. That was it from me. So we do get free anniversary rewards, new limited skin. I don't know anything about that at the moment. It could be potentially a DD hero, could be a non-DD hero. I don't know, but if it's free, I suspect it's going to be non-DD hero or a light seeker hero. You do have the Fate Summon Scrolls, so we are looking to get those free Fate Summon Scrolls back as well. They did release upon the first Fate Summon with Victoria. They gave out 20 free scrolls, which was really, really nice for a lot of players. They were able to pick up a copy of Victoria, where otherwise they would not have been able to get a single copy of Victoria because they're not going to spend money on the game. We do get some Oracle Oracle coins. We get summon tickets for your advanced summons and also invoke crystals as well. Now, for those who have stayed, thank you very much. You stayed right through to the very end, and that's the best thing you can do to support the channel is stay all the way through to the end. We do have a redemption code right here, code DEVS. Now, this is all case sensitive as well, so devs must have a capital D, so DEVS, then QA, so Quebec Alpha 710. Rewards is 500 diamonds, which is not bad. Even you know, for players who have a lot of diamonds like me, still 500 diamonds. I'm not going to shy away from. You get 3 Oracle coins or invoke the Oracle tokens, and Transcendent Oils as well. 3 of those to get 3 T13 accessories. Woo! Nearly a full set. Yeah, it is what it is. But this is valid for the next 6 days, so do go ahead and redeem that. Let me know what you think down below of this developer's feedback. Do you think it's enough, or do you think there should be more added? I think this is more than enough. I think they are making a lot of changes, and we've not even seen the patch notes yet for Season 11. As soon as I have the patch notes, I will make another video on that as well. So, thank you very much for your time. If there's anything that you want to say it down below in the comments. Go and give a like or a reaction on this to what you think on the Discord. And then there's also comments as well on here. So you can go ahead and have a look at what everybody else has put as well. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great day and good luck in whatever it is you are doing.